Throughout Trump's incarceration, Trump trials. Black Atlanta residents proudly mix up anger convoys of the former president passed through neighborhoods with a recurring role in America's civil rights struggle. Bystanders gathered at the intersection of Lowry and Martin Luther King Jr. his boulevards as former President Donald Trump in Atlanta drives on a highway as he travels from the Fulton County Jail on Thursday. Atlanta. Up and down Joseph E. Lowry Avenue, Atlantans stopped what they were doing to witness history come back to their community. The highway's Thursday evening route from Atlanta's airport to Fulton County Jail took him into the heart of predominantly black neighborhoods. With a recurring role in the nation's civil rights struggle, he passed Lovell Riddle, 39, at corner of Lowry and T.P. Barrus Sr. Drive, both named for local black pastors. Like many of the streets in area, I see people bringing them to Rice Street every day, Riddle said. Using the colloquialism of the Atlanta prison, he had this big police escort and all. If it was me or any other black man accused of what he was accused of, we would already be under prison and they would have thrown the keys. In interviews with The Washington Post, people who lined up route grappled with covering Thursday's events in context of communities' long and packed history. For some, forcing Trump to bow to the reservation process felt like a victory in the ongoing battle over whether black voters have an equal say. These people said that efforts to find votes so violent that they would spoil the election felt like an attempt at disenfranchisement going back to the Jim Crow era. Supporters and protesters of former President Donald Trump gathered at the Fulton County Jail on August 24 before Trump's surrender. Others have expressed sympathy for former president as he followed well-worn path from neighborhood to county jail, seeing parallels between his condition and what he describes as overcrime of black communities across country. Some have said they support Trump and believe the charges against him will win votes in 2024. And yet for others, it all meant an expensive spectacle that would do little to fix the problems faced by a once thriving middle-class community in Kent. Race is a subtext that runs through the lawsuit against Trump. The ex-president's oft-repeated but groundless bickering that the election was stolen was built on allegations of widespread voting in cities with large black populations such as Philadelphia, Detroit, Milwaukee and Atlanta. In a January 2, 2021 call with Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, Trump repeatedly pressured the state's top election official to focus on Atlanta's Fulton County subway, claiming without proof that the votes were smashed and thrown. You will see that you will be at 11,779 in minutes as Fulton County is completely corrupt. Trump referred to the statewide margin of his loss to Joe Biden. Trump's campaign SP